All right, let's start it.
There is a podcast no one asked for. A podcast you never knew you didn't want. 3 beers in. This is the podcast.
I anticipate a deeply religious experience.
Welcome, listener, to another Up Late with Ross and Cutter.
Yay!
Tonight, we have a special episode.
Mm-hmm.
I went out to Whitestone, picked up a crowler of their Numb Numb juice, their triple IPA.
Oh, is it? It's triple?
It's triple.
Oh, yeah, you told me that, yeah.
Yeah.
Triple dry hop.
Their double IPA is their 8.5 minute abs.
Yeah, which is on the crowler there.
Ross
or
and I
that one?
did have a collab. Is this their collab? Is this a collab beer with them?
I don't know if it is anymore, but they did collaborate with Flick's Brewhouse on this during the Texas Craft Beer Guild Festival.
What was it was the
Texas Craft
Partners in Craft
Festival.
It was the
Partners in Craft.
Partners in Craft is what they did this year. So it was a collab. It was the Friday night before they actually did the big festival. But
yeah.
It was a great festival.
Mm-hmm.
September is when that was.
So hot.
It was so hot. It was a good time.
And it rained a little bit to make it hotter.
Yeah. It did not help anything.
Oh, man.
Downtown.
Yeah.
Definitely recommend going next year.
Oh, yeah. VIP tickets, really worth it.
Agreed.
Yeah. Because once they let in all the shit munchers, it's just impossible to move around.
All right. Well,
also, they take tickets then. They don't take tickets before that.
They do not take tickets before then.
Yeah.
Ready?
It's for VIPs. Yes.
Ready for this? Let's do this.
Y'all ready for this?
Oh,
Got a little bit on your glasses there.
It did. Oh, it smells so tropical too, though. It does smell.
A little spray.
Very, very nice.
Little sea spray right there.
This is a 10% ABV.
It is.
I'm really glad that Clint is not here because, one, he would bitch about it because it has IPA in the name.
Oh, man, it does smell. Oh, man. That smell.
Danky.
Ooh, that smell. Oh. Don't go over. Oh.
I would say that oh, man, I need to get a picture of that. I definitely poured better than you.
You did.
As much shit as you give me all the time.
What? You mean Clint.
But no. It's a very delicious beer. I remember liking it while I was there.
Mm-hmm.
I've mentioned more recently that I do tend to enjoy IPAs more than I have.
Yeah.
Mostly because I feel like I'm forced to drink them. We touched on it with Clint because he hates them and he refuses to be on episodes. Like if we're drinking an IPA, and it's like, I feel like I'm kind of forced to try them just to defend them, if anything else.
No, I understand.
This one, just the smell of it, very tropical. Pineapple, mango, ripe orange. That's what I'm getting. Like very citrusy.
Starfruit or
Starfruit. You shut your goddamn mouth.
Sea cucumber. God.
It's very nice though. It's a
like the tip of a dodo feather. very reminiscent. Like half a kiwi, not the fruit, but the bird. Just like all up
tastes
in
like
there.
Chicken.
Yeah.
Have you ever had starfruit?
Never. No.
It has the texture and the taste of a really plump grape.
It looks like it. Yeah.
It's like I bought some because I saw some over here at the HEB at Hutto.
Uh-huh.
I was like starfruit.
I wonder why I've never gotten any. It's like I always see it and I'll always pick it up and it's like, oh, yeah.
They're like super ripe grapes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, clearly you cut them lengthwise. You obviously cut them lengthwise.
Okay.
No,
Do they-
you don't. You don't do that at all. You cut them like they're stars because they have 5 points.
Well, whatever. Whatever, man. Yeah.
You ever seen a star
I can
fruit?
see.
Yeah, you've never seen a star.
I've seen a star fruit. You can cut it lengthwise as well. Why not?
Yeah, but then it doesn't look like a star.
Why the fuck is everything got to look like a star?
It doesn't have to, but that's why they call it star fruit.
It already looks like a star. But can you not see the star? You just pick it up and look at it, man. What the fuck? It comes from a faraway star.
This is a good IPA. I mean, it's definitely imperial, high ABV.
Mm-hmm.
I will say I do tend to enjoy my higher ABV IPAs. The lower ones, hit or miss. 8+ I tend to enjoy. I don't know if it's the booziness that either lends itself to the bitterness or what, but
I think this has a bit too much dankness for me.
Danky, it is
It's almost diggity dank. Verging on that level, you know.
Diggity dank.
Yes. Oh, I forgot to hit to record.
No diggity.
No diggity.
No diggity dank.
Slight diggity.
Slight diggity dank.
Diggity.
No doubt. Like Gwen Stefani.
Got to bag it up.
We went different routes there.
Yeah.
Both appreciated, I would say.
Somebody out there was like really into both of them. It's like not everybody, but there was one guy out there. He's like, "Oh my god, yes, both of those, love it."
I made a Gwen Stefani joke the other day because like she was singing on our playlist at work. And I asked one of the guys, or one of the new guys, I was like, "Do you think there's enough Gwen Stefani on this playlist?" And he goes, I don't know. And I was like, no, the correct answer is no doubt.
People don't know what no doubt is.
Right, I know. It's all.
They just know Gwen Stefani.
It was an underappreciated joke. Because once
You're
again, he was like
joke.
21. I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It was like, didn't that phrase go out in like the 2000s?
Mm-hmm.
So did the band.
Oh man, yeah.
By the way, we're on the 3rd of January right now.
Yeah, we are.
I have not come to terms with that we're in a new decade yet.
I haven't even thought about it, man.
I haven't.
I've seen memes and shit, and it's just like it hasn't hit me. But when I left before New Year's, I said, "See you next decade." Nobody cared, but I said it. It was for me. It was a joke for me.
I wasn't saying it even for anybody else. See you next decade.
It's huh? What?
2000? I remember where I was for 2000. I probably remember where I was for 2020 because it was that uneventful.
Mm-hmm.
But then I think the last decade, and I was like, where was I in the last decade? I don't even remember.
San Antonio.
No? Man, I have no idea where it was. For 2010, I have no idea. It was 10 years ago.
I was in LA.
How am I supposed to know?
I don't remember.
You were in LA still 10 years ago?
I probably went.
I hadn't even met you, Ross.
No, I probably went to bed.
You weren't even a twinkle in my eye.
Not even a twinkle in your ball sack.
No? Well, I mean, I would hope not, because that would be really weird. Growing you from a lab or something. It's like, I don't even. When was the first time I met you?
I think you're probably going to disagree, but I think it was at Chance and Michelle's engagement party.
That would be
I don't think I had ever seen you before then.
That would be the first time.
There were just rumors.
For sure.
I know, yeah. I know we were in the same spot. I want to say
you came to a poker night with Scott and Chance once, but I don't think you did.
I don't do poker.
Yeah, well, that was what? 6 years ago?
Did they get they got married in 2016, right? So like 2015.
5 or so, like 4.5.
No, it had to even be before that, like 2014.
They had a whole year of.
I don't know.
Shout out to Chance and Michelle.
There you go.
Celebrating their 5th or 6th wedding anniversary this year.
Oh shit! No,
4th or 5th wedding? No, 4th wedding anniversary.
God, really? Has it been that long since his life ended?
It's been that long.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chance. Rest in peace.
Pour one out.
Pour one out. Not one of these though.
Into my mouth.
Like, it would probably kill the grass. 10% alcohol.
It might, or it might make it better.
We're kind of doing an extension of our anniversary episode.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, yeah, everything that we didn't bring up.
Everything we didn't bring up. The important bits, because Clint would interrupt.
Yeah.
Between the mattress commercials.
The best mattresses in the world.
Favorite episode so far? Definitely the on-site brewery too, like the brewery, like meeting the brewers, meeting the owners. I think
Live Oak was really great. Going to North by Northwest, just having Davis on the phone. Yes, that was a great one.
Well,
going to North by Northwest was fun.
Year. That was the first year.
Yeah. Oh, are we talking about just this current year?
Oh, I was talking about this current year. But
okay.
Yeah,
well, going to North by Northwest was cool. That was really great.
Getting invited to their launch
CBD, yeah, which did not go so well.
Well,
for us, it went well for them, but
I'm glad it did well for them. I wish I would have gotten some of that watermelon.
Oh man,
but
me too. You know what this could use though? Sour Patch Kids.
I would argue that a lot of your
IPAs or hazies,
a lot of your hazies could lend themselves to some
Sour Patch Kids. Just sour in general, or
a little bit of sour. Okay. Sour Patch Kids, some sour sweet. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Does Blue Owl have a hazy sour?
I don't think they do yet.
Oh man, you got to get on that.
I was gonna say that was one of my highlights this year was Blue Owl. So that was one of the surprise episodes. Like, I enjoyed amazing doing it.
Yeah,
but it was one of those things like we met the brewer.
Uh-huh. And Jeff Young.
It was one of those things.
Jeff Young is awesome.
Jeff Young is awesome. Yeah. It's like he didn't know what to expect.
Oh yeah, we get that a lot. People really don't.
Yeah, they really don't. It's like they didn't know what to expect. Jeff, he showed up kind of like, all right, let's do this. And he expected a whole bunch of like just questions about sours and everything. And we talked a lot of pop culture. And it took, in his defense, he did say he was hungover.
When's the first time you got your boner?
Yeah, it's like that wasn't an unexpected.
I hear your parents divorced at 13. Was it your fault? And when did you get your first period?
But no, it's like opening up Jeff Young a little bit. It's like I was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
the Jester King episode.
Oh man,
Jeff Stuffings.
That was great.
Jeff.
I was surprised that we were
blessed to get that episode, and just the time, like we crammed it all in a short amount of time. We got more time to talk about it afterwards, but getting that time with Jeff Stuffings was
only
awesome.
Available for an hour.
Yeah,
so
it's like that was pretty cool. I didn't get to go to the 12 Foxes.
12 Fox was great. It was like the hottest day of the year until the next day.
Until the next day.
Yeah. But the beer was so good, and
there was a lot of breweries that were opening up that we got to talk to that were a lot of fun. We started doing more of the non-distributed breweries, which, it's like looking back on this past year, it was really a lot of fun. It was different. We're branching out. We're always open to more suggestions.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Or invitations.
Yes. If you want us to come down to wherever you are,
we'll do some homebrews too. If you really feel
if you want to do that,
if you're feeling adventurous, you really want to get your name out there. Call us out there. We'll. Screw it. Why the hell not?
Yeah. We'll dedicate some time to a homebrew. What else did we do this year? Anything?
Hasn't come out yet, but we're
like your jellyfish.
Stand by for that one. I will say it's getting a raving review. Like everybody in Austin's gonna agree with us.
Oh man.
Or like literally block us.
We gotta be honest about stuff.
We do have to be honest about things. I'll bring it up now. I don't like that beer.
No, me neither.
Do you think lemon would lend itself well to Brett? I know berries typically do.
I could see that. Yeah.
It was a random thought I literally just had.
Yeah.
It was like one of those things like
lemony Brett. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, it depends on the beer as well, but yeah. Or lemon and berries and Brett. I think that'd be a really good combination.
Odds of you guys brewing a pickle beer this year, because that seems to be a theme here in Austin.
Pretty low. It's not in Austin.
Well, no, I mean, like, people are really craving pickle beer here in Austin.
Well, I like Martin House's pickle beer, I don't know. I'm conflicted because when I'm drinking it, it's like it's just like drinking pickle juice. And the thing is, I'm drinking it. It's like I like pickle juice. It doesn't turn me off on it. It's like, but the thing is, it's like, where's the beer? Yeah, because it just tastes like pickle juice, and it's like a 5.5%.
Can we talk about pickle beer for a second?
No.
I mean, I want to know.
I am talking about
at what point in time does it become a pickle?
Yeah.
Cucumber. I've seen cucumber beers.
Yeah.
Like literally lending themselves to like
very refreshing
floral notes.
Yeah.
Like or even Melanie. But
wait, Melanie who? No, but cucumber saison or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Or
cucumber Berliner Weiss.
The one that comes to my mind is just the cucumber hibiscus from Avery.
Oh yeah.
The sour.
Mm-hmm.
But when does it become pickle? What makes it a pickle beer versus a cucumber beer?
Super pickly, man. I don't know. Vinegar.
Do they pickle the cucumbers first and then use the juice? That's where I become a little weird.
See, I don't know. I'm thinking they might just use the juice at Martin House.
I've not had it. So
really,
do they just add some of the juice to a Berliner Weiss? Or
look, man, it tastes like straight pickle juice. That's what it is.
So they basically just pour pickle juice into a can and then add carbonation.
There is like no beer.
Kosher, or is it?
It's still 5.5%.
So they add vodka.
It's a vodka shot in a beer.
It's a pickleback. Gotcha.
Yeah, there you go. I haven't had the pickle.
This is how you remind me.
All right. I thought we were done with that.
About 15 years ago? Not longer ago than that. That's going to be a long time. 20 years? It's going to be 20 years.
2002 or something?
Jesus.
Yeah. Right?
Just fucking kill me now.
Keep drinking.
Whitestone.
There you go. Numb numb juice, man. Yeah, I'm getting
not a terrible IPA.
Getting some of that alcohol. I don't really like it, but I tend not to like that alcohol taste in beer. I don't know.
It depends on the beer for me.
If it's like, well, no, even if it's like a really thick, heavy stout, I don't think I want it to be like 10%, but I don't want to taste the 10%.
See, here's where I found out I have invested a lot of money. And this is what annoys me. I started doing math the other day when I looked at my fridge.
There we go.
And that's
it's
a bad sign.
If you're don't look in your beer fridge, man.
So when I first started doing a beer fridge, I had 3 shelves of beer that was able to be drank.
Mm-hmm. Now
I'm down to 2.
Yeah.
I'm down to 1.5 because 2.5 of my shelves are now.
You got that John Wick Parabellum in there, right?
Not so much Parabellum, but just I'm looking at it and it's like, all right, well, I need to hold on to that one
Succubus
for at least another 6 months. Until
it's good to drink.
Right.
Yeah.
I've got a couple flights going.
I mean, it'll be good to drink now, but in 6 months, it'll be even better.
It's one of those things that I bought an ageable beer last year.
Yeah.
So I have to buy at least 2 for this year because I have to go, all right, well, let's compare it from last year to this year to see what's going on.
Yeah, I think I have like 7 or 8 beers just aging.
I want to do an episode later this year, possibly. I would really like to hold off until next year, hopefully, but I want to do a Bourbon County episode, even though it's not Texas, but I have a 17. I do have one 17.
Mm-hmm.
I have a few 18s,
and
I have a few 19s. I've got quite a few 19s.
Just the regular Bourbon County?
Just the regular Bourbon County. Okay. I do have a few of the other like 18s because I didn't know better at 17.
No, I got it.
I bought one Bourbon County. I was yeah, that's cool. But then the 18s,
you have to buy more.
The 18s went quick. But it's I managed to find a lot of the orange of 18, which makes me a little nervous. But at the same time,
I think I saw mostly orange whenever I saw Bourbon County. Yeah,
there was some wheat wines, which I did get a couple. I did get a couple wheat wines for the 19 vintage, which I would have liked to compare them. But once again, I didn't get any 18s, so it sucked.
Barley wine and wheat wine are those are not for me, man.
I've never had a wheat wine.
Maybe
barley wines, I've had a couple.
Maybe there's a good one out there, but so far, about.
I'm on the same page.
Like, you must really hate yourself or be Irish or something.
High ABV.
If you're drinking this,
you might as well drink.
It's high ABV. It's also high.
I was gonna say pond water.
Man!
I'm not a huge fan of barley wine.
No,
they're usually like sweet and bitter at the same time.
They're like it's sweet, high ABV, and super hopped. Like 40 IBUs if IBUs matter, but that's as much as
hopped.
40's on the low end, I think. 40 to 40 to 120 or something, which the scale
40 to 120 is on the low end.
Well, 40, the low end is 40.
Okay.
So
I mean, most of your wheat beers are under 40.
Yeah, 20 or so. Yeah.
Okay, so barley wine,
like 22 for American wheat.
For a barley wine, I understand what you're saying. I get you now.
For something that you don't expect to be as hoppy.
Right. I just thought no, 0 is on the low end.
Well,
I've had IPAs that are under 40, and it's like that's what I was referencing.
Yeah, it's more
for a barley wine, 40 to 220 is on the low end.
It's got more hops than a lot of IPAs out there, like your tamer IPAs maybe. But yeah.
But hops are preservative, and that's usually what adds to it. So.
Well, also the alcohol.
True. It's like which also helps.
Yeah.
A lot. Which is usually they're usually up there. Hence the wine.
Mm-hmm. Which I think Martin House has a canned barley wine. It's not year round, but it is not good. But because
you're biased,
it is rough. It is rough, man.
You don't like barley wine, though.
I haven't liked any of the ones that I've tried.
I want to say that I've liked one from Karbach.
Ugh, you and your Karbach.
I don't love Karbach, but I have had some good stuff from
God bless Karbach.
Their Love Street's pretty good.
Yeah,
it's not my favorite.
It's okay. I haven't had it recently. The guy from Barking Armadillo was saying it used to be really good, but now it's just
I have a guy that frequents my store that loves all of the old Karbach stuff.
Right.
The new Karbach stuff, ever since they've been bought out, it's like, shit.
I can understand it.
Especially the You'll Shoot Your Eye Out.
Oh, I tried a can of that not too long ago after I was at Hop Squad when they were brewing. Before they were open, at the end of the day, we went down to a bar and they had like a can of You'll Shoot Your Eye Out. And I was just like, what? This is just garbage. It was just like, it was supposed to be a winter warmer. There's almost no flavor, no spice.
The guy that shops with me, he goes, the 2017 vintage of You'll Shoot Your Eye Out was the epitome of the best beer ever.
Yeah.
It was like 8.6%.
Yeah. Okay.
It was a proper winter warmer. I should have prefaced this beforehand, but I do have to preface
That's where the preface goes.
He does really, really enjoy winter warmers.
Okay.
Like when it comes around to
I like
October,
a good winter warmer.
He calls me and goes, put aside this many cases of this beer, this many cases of this beer. It's like, so he loves his winter warmers.
Rar's Angry Santa. Good stuff.
He's not a big barrel aged guy. But he did order 4 cases of the winter warmer from Roar.
Yeah. I've had the winter warmer and I've had the Angry Santa, and
he goes, I'm not a big barrel aged guy, but I've heard that one needs to sit a year. And I was like, funny you should say that, because I know a guy. I literally talked to him about it today.
Yeah.
I was like, I know a guy that had one like a month and a half ago. I was like, he said it drank so much better after a year. He goes, I might have to do that next year.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, well, it's like, I'm just saying, I can't vouch. I didn't have it myself, but I have secondhand knowledge that it did drink much better after a year. But he said that the change from 17 to 18 in the Carbach, like you'll shoot your eye out, like they got so much hate mail for it, because he literally wrote Carbach. He wrote Carbach and said, "This is the worst decision you ever made."
Yeah,
and they sent him like a case of something, like just to like say, "Hey, we're sorry." And yeah, exactly. We're sorry.
Push it out of the way.
Like, hey, we have a plan to make up for it next year. And they came out with the same shit this year.
Yeah.
They came out with the same exact shit this year.
It's garbage.
They're fucking full of shit.
Of course they.
He's like, I don't know how I can trust him. It's like, I don't know how to tell you that they're owned by terrible people.
Yeah.
But I'm certain that you already know this. And he's like,
he should. Yeah.
But he did.
Some people don't.
He did invest heavily into RAR because he really enjoyed that last year. I was like,
yeah,
you should, because they're on the up and up.
They have good stuff.
They do have good stuff. He's like, but I hate barrel aged shit, because a lot of the winter warmers are starting to become barrel aged, and they're Angry Santa. I was like, I hear you don't like it.
You can overdo barrel aging, but a lot of times, maybe not a lot of times, it can be done very well.
Agreed. It's like, and I want to touch on that later, because I've drank a lot of barrel aged beers this year too. Not by choice, but it's like one of those things I feel like I've kind of delved into a little bit. I've invested.
Yeah.
But
your pricier beers, barrel aged.
Jesus Christ,
all barrel aged, man.
They're so pricey. Some of them a lot more than they should be.
You could spend $5 and get a Dark Swan. That's all you need, man.
The Dark Swan is pretty goddamn
It's so good. And it's a bomber for $5.
It's a bomber for $5. Well, I mean,
that's
even
insane.
some of Real Ale stuff, like they have some really good bombers for under $10.
Yes, yeah. We got the that quad.
That was a good episode.
That was $5.
Yeah, it was like $5. Like a lot of their stuff's under $10, and it's like, once again, good stuff.
Yeah,
but
sorry, yeah.
Barrel aged stuff, like I bought a case of KBS. I bought a case of CBS this year. It's like both of those are really good.
I think I have a CBS from last year.
KBS, they're starting to do some weird stuff with.
Well, they're doing the espresso KBS.
I have some of that in my store,
which is like, oh, you like KBS? How about more coffee? There you go.
But here's the thing about KBS. It always used to be like a once a year thing.
Yeah, and now it's a year round.
And
right?
now I don't know. It's not a year round thing. But it's like a quarterly thing.
But they have
like Dogfish 120. It used to be a once a year thing, and now it's like a quarterly thing, or like every 6 months.
Well, I know KBS. It used to be, well, you better get to the store and you gotta get it now. But now it's just there. They just have so much. There's no. It's not like there's no demand, but now there's just plenty to go around.
True.
Yeah.
Well,
you don't really run out,
because it's what happens with barrel aged beers. I mean, like literally, you start doing like flights. Like, hey, like it's barrel aged, you can literally flight it from year to year to year to year, or 3 or 4 years. Like when you market yourself for that, it's like you're set up for. Yeah, people are buying a shit ton of it. Yeah, they're buying a shit ton of it because they want to drink it like next to each other for the next few years. Like, oh, hey, I'll buy a 4-pack of that. Like, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 years I have.
Right.
I can drink one now and one next year and one the year after that. But the espresso, I will say I've never been a huge fan of coffee espresso like stouts.
Yeah.
That are barrel aged. Usually I feel like it lends itself to bitter, just fucking bitter alcohol. It's like I love my Russian Imperial stouts.
Smoky bitterness.
Right.
Yeah.
That being said, I tried the Bourbon County this year.
Yeah.
I wanted to love the cherry stout that they did this year.
Yeah.
But the coffee, I think it's neck and neck. I'm a little biased towards the cherry, but I actually think that the coffee actually outdid the cherry this year.
Oh, okay.
I haven't had the orange from last year, which I feel like should outdo both of those now that I've aged it for a year. I've got 5 of those in my fridge, by the way. Let's see. I've got $1,000 worth of beer in my house. Easily.
You're not supposed to do math, man.
I know that's why I started this whole. That's how this whole fucking thing started. I have a case. I have most of a case of KBS. I have most of a case of CBS. I have easily $400 worth of fucking Bourbon County in my fridge. Not even in my house, like just in my fridge.
Yeah.
I've got so many goddamn Lakewood. I've got their 2018, 2019 in my fridge. I've got a bunch of Firestone Walker.
The barrel aged Temptress.
Yep.
I'm like, okay.
Yep. I've got the barrel aged 18. I've got a few of the 19.
I bought one of the 19. I give it to Chance, but yeah.
Fuck Chance.
These eyes are crying. These eyes have seen a lot of love, but they're never going to see another one like I had with you.
Love you, Chance.
Yeah.
Kissy face. But no, it's like there's some really good ageable beers out there.
Yeah.
That's readily available. Like most people don't know about, like most of your porters and stouts, like even right now, ageable a year. They're not fantastic after that phase, but even like you can buy some really good stuff that's like fresh now, age it for 6 months to a year.
Yeah.
It's like it's still pretty solid. IPAs, I feel like we don't talk about that enough. 10% IPAs, you can really barrel age those.
I guess, but
I tried a few of those this year just to branch out.
But all your hops are gonna.
Agreed. It's like they're not gonna be.
Well, you can barrel age it and then dry hop it, right? I guess if you like,
you can reintroduce the hops and kind of like get it up there again. But I mean, some of your higher ABVs can last a lot longer.
Yeah, that high ABV
fresh is always better.
Yeah.
In your IPA instance,
yes,
the exact opposite of your stouts. Like they can develop like fine wine almost. Like over the next few years, they can really develop. I do encourage developing your beers, like drinking them at their optimum. IPAs, hops, fresh, dankness, like think just wet. Like if you want like your fresh tropical fruit, drink them fresh.
Yeah.
If you want those roasty, malty, heavy beers, age them a little bit. Like give them a little bit of time. Let them open up.
Did you ever get one of those barrel-aged old Rasputins?
I have not.
One day, man. One day.
I want one.
Yeah.
I need to do a bit of research. I haven't actually done it, but I really want to get out there and pick one up fresh. So I can age it myself. I want to pick it up from the brewery.
Okay.
Hand delivered by myself to myself.
Yourself. All right.
Whitestone. You make good beer.
No diggity.
No doubt.
I know diggity. That is Tropical. But not like the Tropical Brute from Blue Owl.
I agreed. It's very different.
This one has hops.
Definitely has hops.
That one didn't.
Some might say the triple opposite of the Tropical Brute.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of my favorite looks. Asking one of our avid listeners, Jimmy, like to guess. I wasn't on there. To have him guess how much hops was in the Tropical Brute.
Yeah.
It's like it was like a lot.
Yeah.
Nope. 0. He's like, wow, that's impressive. Like, yeah, and it's 8.5%. What?
Yeah.
Like the look on his eyes is just getting. Like,
it doesn't. Neither. It doesn't taste like either of those things.
Yeah, it's like
there's got to be. Where's this flavor come from? For one, and then 2. Why am I already drunk?
Speaking of a Blue Owl, one of the best beers you ever drank this past year, was it the Kool in the Gang?
No, you guys loved that.
I loved that beer. That was easily one of my top 3
I
beers
drank it.
year.
I liked it. It wasn't. I like many other things at Blue Owl more than Kool in the Gang.
I would rate in my top 3 beers this year.
Yeah. Okay. But that's not what your Untapped says. That's not a stout or barrel aged or an IPA.
I still give it a very high review.
Okay. Well,
in the moment, you can't always trust because sometimes those bleed into each other.
Mm-hmm. Top 3, really? I don't know. Key Lime Gosa, Key Lime Bikini Atoll Gosa
from Manhattan Project.
That one was really good.
Memorable. Let's say obviously the more recent better, but
Double Dapper Devil. That one was pretty good.
Dapper Devil just by itself was pretty
yeah. Oh man.
I didn't try
stuff.
I did not get to try the double.
No.
I can only imagine. Like I was
served with some pineapple.
Pineapple? Pineapple and raspberry?
They had fresh fruit, man. Yeah, man. Pineapple's good with almost any fruit. Put it with some star fruit.
Pineapple is pretty good with almost any fruit.
I think so.
Paired with star fruit. That's not a goddamn phrase that you hear very often. All right. Go on, sir.
Yeah.
Double Dapper Devil paired with pineapple and star fruit.
Well, they didn't have star fruit. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I want to slap you just like right across the
face.
If
you were sober, you might understand what I'm saying. But
I understand. Goddamn, I've had star fruit.
I've never had star fruit.
Almost slap you across the face.
I just said you can pair pineapple with most anything. And then I said star fruit.
Yeah, both those things I'll agree with.
But yeah, the Double Dapper Devil.
Okay.
That one was pretty great.
Anything not Texas? I know we love our Texas beer. Anything not Texas?
I don't think I've had any.
Did you drink anything non-Texan this year?
Yeah, I had a couple things non-Texan.
Anything that really stood out?
No.
Okay. What was your number 1 beer this year then? Or your number 3 beer? Number 3?
I don't know.
You already named 2 of your top 3, so
these are just beers that I liked.
I could name beers I liked all day long.
Well, yeah. You didn't tell me that we were gonna do this.
I didn't plan it, no, but I did mention hey.
Well, then I have to think
beers.
about it. That's not something that you just have like in your pocket, like top 3 beers.
First 3 that come to mind.
All the ice cream beers. But no, those super not.
Ooh, which one?
Cookies and cream. That's the only one I had.
Really? It's the only one you had?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Wait, did you see me drink any other ones here? Or?
I didn't see you drink the Bikini Atoll either.
What? Were you not watching?
Given you just had it 2 days ago in Dallas? I didn't.
I had it a few months ago in Fort Worth.
Still, not here.
Yeah. We recorded an episode about it, right?
Yeah, I remember it. That I listened to.
It's not out yet.
I haven't listened to it at all, ever. I've never heard you listen to. Anyway,
I think those. I don't even remember. Oh, Super Nut. That was the last one. Okay.
The cookies and cream was very, very good.
It was good.
I've heard
Especially
rave
with
about the
ice cream.
Neapolitan.
I've heard good things about it too. I would like to try it, but
I've seen it.
Mhm.
I've seen it out and about.
seen it
I seen it.
and
Haven't had it.
was it?
I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
There's other cookies and cream stouts that I would drink before it. That being said,
But other ones that are 13%.
I was say, it might have a factor in the fact that it's 13%. Like it almost
13%, but you don't know it's 13% unless you look at the can.
Halfway through that beer, you'll know it's 13%.
Oh, yeah.
Because halfway through that beer, it'll be like, wow, I feel like I'm 4 beers in. Because
A little bit, yeah.
it's, for Jesus Christ, it's a stout. It's a double imperial stout. And it's like, it'll beat you over the head with it too.
Mm-hmm.
It's very bitter for a cookies and cream, is what I would think.
Okay, yeah.
To me,
Well, yeah, I guess it's like a dark chocolate sort of thing.
Yeah. It's not terrible by any stretch of the means.
Oh, okay. Good. I think that's what they're going for at Fourth Tap. Not terrible.
Well, I would say that about anybody. If I had to pick a stout that I was going for this year, I'm really upset they didn't distribute the Sin Mint from
Me
Lakewood.
too. But right now they have the caramel Tempress.
Salted caramel Tempress.
That one.
I talked to their sales guy.
Uh-huh.
He goes, everybody's bitching about not having the citrus, the
Sin Mint.
The Sin Mint.
Well,
this
because
year.
it came out in November last year.
Yeah.
And it didn't come out.
He's like, and nobody bought it.
I bought it.
I bought it. I bought a shit ton of it.
I liked it.
I was like, well, I will buy more of it. He's like, well, you need to go to the brewery because they're not making it. They're not distributing it this year because nobody bought it last year. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Because
they don't know.
Delicious.
The mint scared him off. Maybe I don't know.
I don't know what it was.
Green and black
Chocolate
bottle.
mint. Yeah, it was the green. It had to have been the green.
I love it, man. Green and black, man.
There's so many things with that Temptress that's like, I hated their French press. I will admit,
really?
I did not like their French press last year.
I guess I never heard of
St. Arnold apparently did a French press.
The French Quarter?
The French Quarter.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, St. Arnold did a French Quarter or something, chickory or something this year.
Yeah, that sounds like French Quarter. You don't like chicory?
I hate chicory.
What?
I have tried chicory. I have tried to like
next
chicory.
time.
I have tried to like chicory so many times, and every time it's like, I'm going to try to like this. It's like, this is the worst thing. To me, it's like licking cedar.
Bark? Yeah, okay.
I was gonna say it's like licking cedar.
Okay.
But it's not like the good part of cedar where it's like, oh hey, this is keeping moths. This is like keeping moths away.
Yeah.
No, it's like, hey, you're just licking cedar. There's no benefit to this at all.
Okay. Well, the caramel is better than that.
I believe that.
Or caramel, if you prefer.
I prefer caramel.
Yeah. One of the things about that, it's super sweet and it hides all of the alcohol.
I believe that also. What I've noticed
you
about
might not want to drink too many of them because it's so sweet.
This is what I love about Lakewood.
Mm-hmm.
They do a stout seasonal almost every season.
Yeah. And then the regular Temptress is like year round.
Their Temptress milk stout is a really good beer.
It's damn good, yeah.
It's very, very good.
It's like almost as good as the L-to-M.
You didn't like the L-to-M.
I was joking. No, the L-to-M is terrible. Well, it was. I don't know about now. But no, Temptress is way better.
Temptress is way better. If you're looking for a milk stout from Texas,
you can't really go wrong with Temptress. Yeah.
They do seasonals all year round, and I'm fairly impressed with them, especially through the winter months. I'm really upset that they didn't do the Sin Mint this year.
I was waiting for it, man.
I was too. I
liked it.
I hadn't seen the guy in about 3 months, and I was like, when's the Sin Mint?
When are we getting the Sin Mint, man?
And he goes, oh yeah, we didn't do that this year. I was like, I want to slap you so hard.
Why you always got to be slapping people?
But
the thing is, the other day we were going to go up to Garland to go up to Lakewood.
You say we.
Yeah. Were you not there? Oh, it must have just been me and Chance. So.
Fucking Chance.
I'm really upset you didn't say I love you back.
Anyway, you were going to go up to Garland.
Oh, that was it. Yeah.
Oh.
To go to Lakewood, but we didn't.
And you went to Manhattan?
Well, we did do that.
And Brain Dead?
And Brain Dead.
Fuck Brain Dead.
Yeah. And
from what I heard, I don't understand.
Yeah, it's not.
I've heard they are really good blackberry sour.
Yeah?
No, I can't remember what you had.
Oh, I had a blueberry wheat.
That's what it was.
Which was middling at best. Yeah.
Blueberry beers.
Mm-hmm.
What have you had recently?
That's it.
That's all?
Yeah.
Are you a blueberry guy?
I like blueberries.
Man, fair enough.
I want some bloobs. Yeah.
Bloobs. Some bloobs.
Yeah.
Man, bloobs.
Anytime they're available. Yeah.
When I think of berries, wheats are always something that comes to mind. Sours, obviously. Mm-hmm. Is there any other beers that you would think that would lend themselves to berries?
Stouts?
Yeah, I guess so. All right. Raspberry stouts, blueberry stouts.
I mean, you don't have to have too much. No. I mean, you can just have a hint.
I have a cherry.
Or black currant.
I have a cherry Sasquatch from
red currant.
Yeah? Goddamn red currant. The fuck kind of fruit is that? Goddamn.
Not fruit.
Yes,
it is.
Goddamn right, it's a fruit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a fruit.
I was thinking.
It is a fruit.
I was thinking licorice. Yeah. Sasquatch. I had some of that birthday Sasquatch. That was good stuff.
That one of my top 5 beers this year. I don't know if I can put it in my top 3.
The thing is,
I don't know if I can put it in my top 3
because it's malt liquor.
It technically is, isn't it?
That's what the can says.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's I can't remember exactly what it says, but like malt liquor product or something.
I love 903. I love everything that they do.
I really want to go up there. Recently I had a Doppelbock from them, Shermanator. It's pretty good. But yeah, I'd like to go up to Sherman, but it is way the fuck up there, next to nothing.
We have to plan it out, but yeah. I'll fucking go because they're as of right now, they're one of my favorite breweries.
Yeah, they make good stuff, and
their Sasquatch series.
I would like to try all of their Gosas.
Blueberry.
Right now,
lemonade.
They have. Oh, do they? I've just seen
last year.
I've just seen the elderberry this year. I've seen at their brewery they have like a whole bunch of them, but on shelves they have an elderberry.
If we can plan it out long enough in advance, say, hey, 903, brew this.
I would. Yeah. I would go. I want to go up to 903. Yeah, I'd go up there.
Sherman. I mean, I definitely drive to Sherman. I drove that up there in the back in the day. I'd do it.
Yeah.
I mean, Clint won't because fucking Clint will drink 3 beers while he's there. He's
like piggies.
I can't fucking drive. Oh. Maybe fucking Clint drive up there and we'll drive back.
How much could an Airbnb in Sherman be? Who's going to Sherman?
Exactly. All right. I grew up in a small town.
Uh-huh.
The odds of you finding an Airbnb in Sherman, Texas,
it's gotta be
0.1%. That is those are the odds.
Well, we're part of the 1%, right?
How many people live? Jesus Christ. How many people live in Sherman, Texas?
There's a couple.
There's at least 7.
Yeah, I know of 7. Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'd vote past 7.
Yeah.
It's like, would they lend out your house? Would they lend out their house for a day? One day. Even one day. Then they could drive to Austin.
Yeah. Well, the 903 people?
Yeah.
Shoo. I don't know if they do that.
She. No. Yeah, right. Welcome to a small town. It's like, oh, shit, I got shit I got to do tomorrow.
They got to brew. They got
to brew. Goddamn right they do. Because you know what? They don't brew.
Ain't no beer.
They don't moo.
There you go. That's what, yeah, okay.
Because I do that all the time.
They don't collect no tolls. They don't eat no rolls.
Right, exactly. Thank you for understanding, Ross. They don't brew. They don't moo. You don't grew.
Okay.
Faux shoe.
Wow. All right.
Well, Ross,
there was something else.
You've talked about a lot of stuff. Not about Whitestone Numb Numb juice, but
I mean,
there was some of that. I mean, it's like Whitestone's been around since 2015.
As long as I can remember.
2016.
Oh,
15, 16.
I don't have my tab.
If only you had all the information at your fingertips.
I did.
But no, it's like Ryan from Whitestone keeps shit up.
Yeah.
You do a goddamn good job.
Yeah. Definitely.
Numb numb.
Your fingers go numb?
A little bit.
Because of the numb numb juice?
Because of the numb numb juice. But hey, this has been Cutter.
Hey, and this has been Ross.
This is the podcast.
This is the podcast.
Thanks for sticking around. You can subscribe to us on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, Spotify, BigHeadsMedia.com, or anywhere there are podcasts. If you like what you heard, rate and review us on iTunes. Check out our Patreon. Find it at patreon.com/3beersinpodcast. Check out all of our awards. You can give as little as $1 a month to help us keep doing what we're doing. It really helps out, and we'll give you a thank you on the show. Or for a little more, you can remain anonymous. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at 3 Beers In Podcast. Check out our website, 3beersinpodcast.com. You can find information about us and the show along with the links to all of our episodes and our really cool merchandise. While you're on our site, you can tell us what you like, what you don't like. If you don't like us, then why the hell are you still here? You should have turned us off long ago. But if you're just going to listen to us anyway, you should probably subscribe too. And if you would like a transcript of our podcast, write down everything that we just said. Jesus Christ.
Where?
Small Town Secrets is a podcast that explores the secrets and strangeness of small towns across the globe. They may be local legends, paranormal, true crime, or just plain weird. Join me every other week as I tell you stories of these small towns, as well as local headlines and listener stories. Get it wherever you get your podcast. For more info, check out stscast.com. Every town has a secret. What is yours?